Hi, Bruchacherinos and Bruchacherinos, welcome into another video. Today, I want to answer you something about, this is really popular question on the stream in Discord, something that I've been really meaning on making a video for a long time now, and I found today a time to actually answer this stuff, which is basically what is the opinion, what is the state of the game right now, like how can you play this shit still, man? Like, this game suck, this game is good, this game is bad, like what do you think about the game? Is it dying really? You know, those kind of questions I'm gonna talk in this video, and I really want to answer these stuffs because it was something that was really bothering me for a while and I want to just take it out of my chest. So this is coming directly from me, from my honest opinion, unfiltered opinion, based on my experiences with the game, playing like 5 to 10 hours a day, or more sometimes, like, so yeah. Anyway, your opinion of course might vary, might be different, you might not agree with me, and you might think, you know, differently based on your experiences with the game, so let me know down in the comments below what you think, and I will tell you now what I think. So first of all, guys, is the WoW dying? Well, guys, I mean, a dying game I call game where there is not community, active community around it, where there is no like activities you can do efficiently. Like right now I don't see any activity I cannot do efficiently, like even looking for raid works, right? So even like old raids are working. I do personally like 5 runs of Mythic on Taurus every week, you know. That means that there is still people that are doing the old content in the, you know, for the purpose of getting like, I don't know, like transmog, or they want to gear up their twinks or something. So the game is active even in the areas where it shouldn't be. PvP brackets are working correctly. Now, yes, for some twink brackets there will be no players, but of course you cannot really find on every freaking bracket or something a player that will, you know, just be active as much as you are or something. So, you know, some brackets, like in every other game, there will be no active, you know, community basically, but you know, most of the activities that I have tried to play, like anything, even pet battles are popping up, the queues are fast, you know, so people are doing stuff, man. This is not like looking like a dead game to me, you know. First of all, that's one thing. The second thing I wanted to talk about is, do you think that these games suck? Well, guys, I have played a lot of MMORPGs, you know, like I've tried everything that I could put my hands on, like something that wasn't costing like 100 euros or something, basically. So everything that from Black Desert Online, Blade and Soul, I don't know, like a lot of, like, I don't want to mention all the titles here. I don't want to make like this promotion of all the MMORPG games, but generally I've played like probably like 10 MMORPGs in my life, and out of all of those, like Arcade, I don't know, like, dude, this is, I mean, I play World of Warcraft most of my time, you know, like, all of those MMORPGs have been like periods of time when I was getting burned out of WoW and I was looking for another MMORPG that will satisfy me. And what I do is I go and start playing Blade and Soul, but guess what? PvP, awesome, the best PvP combat system, it's active, it's dynamic, you can do a lot of combos and shit, it's amazing. If that combat system was in World of Warcraft, I would have probably loved it, but it's not. So PvP in Blade and Soul, for example, was amazing, but PvE was stale and boring and not really a good progression. I didn't like it, honestly. Arcade, a lot of classes, combat talent system, you can pick this, you can, if you go into this tree and this tree, you get one class, if you get this tree, another. It was amazing, right? A lot of customization and stuff. PvE, I wasn't really satisfied. Yes, you could build ships and stuff, but you know, PvE, it wasn't satisfying. So when you compare all of the, you know, my point here is when you compare those games with World of Warcraft, for example, I mean, there is not such big gap in like boringness or excitement or something, you know. PvP is in a good state. I mean, it's an okay state, okay? I've tried PvP. It wasn't really like the best thing because of the RNG of the gearing. I think if they remove the RNG of the gearing, like if they give us just proper gear, you go into arenas and you get yourself 3000 conquests from like 2 or 3 weeks. If you're high rated, you can probably do it in like a week and a half or something. But if you're low rated, in 3 weeks you get yourself the gear and GG, you know. So those are the things that currently annoy me. Like the arena system, like the generally PvP system of obtaining gear is just atrocious right now. I cannot stand it. I mean, I cannot even stand the PvE one, but the PvP is even worse. So that's the only thing that I don't like. Otherwise, I think the systems are kind of balanced. You know, we asked for removal of templates from PvP. Now the templates you know, are gone, but you know, other things are coming. By templates being gone, other things are coming into play, and the people don't like them, and then now they're crying, okay, templates are fine. Now, you know, that's the thing about players, man. You can never satisfy everyone. You know, there is one portion of the people that will actually cry about templates, the other people will cry about non-templates. I mean, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there was like templates in PvP. You know, you go and everyone has like 20% haste, 20% crit, 20% mastery, something like that. You know, like template stats and stuff. Everyone was like equal, and you just basically fight with your skill or whatever. Gear could make like 5 to 10% difference, and some artifact power can do some difference, you know, back in Legion. Now, there is not such thing, you know, like trinkets are working, you can stack some stats, you can stack different traits of Azeroth or something. It's RNG, you know, you want to get your perfect, you know, gear, and then you want to get your perfect traits on it, and it's very hard if you're a PvP player, because you need to go and do PvE in order to PvP. So those are the things that currently kinda annoy me. The RNG effectiveness of gearing in the system, or basically on the whole progression, it's getting out of like everything, man. Yeah, it's exciting to have like little RNG. In every game there is RNG. In vanilla there has been RNG. You go on the boss and you don't know what it will drop. There is like 5 items it can drop. You have 40 people in the raid, so out of like 5 or 8 items or something, RNG, who will get what? You know, that boss have pool of like 50, 60, 100 items or something. So, who will get what? It was still RNG, right? But the point right now with the RNG, with the loot boxes, with box from this, box from that, you don't... Yeah, it's... Get this token, right-click it, relinquish something, you don't know what it is. Maybe it's the thing that you want. Maybe it's the thing that you will never want, you know? So... those things are kinda currently annoying in the game, that really pisses me off. But generally, everything else, like the PvE, I mean, yeah, the Azeroth system is not really good design, man. But there has been worse designs in this game, you know, like, I don't know, like, yeah, artifact power system, I liked it. Like, the artifacts, basically, I liked a lot. Azeroth is a little bit... you know, a permutation of that stuff, but on a worse way, basically. So hopefully they're gonna fix that in 8.2 with, you know, they said with the neck they will redesign everything. You're gonna have the talents on the neck, or something around your neck, and you can get all the Azeroth traits from the start. That's something that I'm really excited about, to see how they're gonna fix that. But generally, you know, when it comes to PvE progression, the RNG is annoying. The Azeroth system is somewhat annoying, but it's, you know, it's not annoying, man. You just farm the stuffs, you know that you need to farm, for example, 7,000 Titan Residuum. If you're a Mythic Raider, that wouldn't be a problem to get in like 4 or 5 weeks. So basically you get one best in slot piece. If you don't get in those 5 or 6 weeks some other best in slot from like Battle of Dazara lore or some Mythic Plus cache or whatever. If you don't get that, then you know, okay, I need to grind the Titan Residuum, you know. You have a goal right now. Back when there wasn't Titan Residuum, you just hope to get it from somewhere, you know. Like right now you can go and select it in the vendor. Okay, I got enough Titan Residuum, I go and select it. Clear up every week, normal, heroic, mythic raids. You get some Azeroth pieces you don't need, you smash it with scrap, you get Titan Residuum, do plus, I don't know, like plus 15 or plus 20 if you're Mythic Raider, or something, and you get like another 700 to 1000 Residuum, and you do that for 3 weeks, you get 7000 Residuum. So that's basically what I'm trying to say, you know. You have a goal, you have the means of how to complete that goal, and you go for that goal. That's progression, right? But the shit that kinda annoys me, it's when you go and you get like Mythic Plus cache, and out of like 7,000 items or something from that cache that you can get for your specialization or something, from all the bosses, all the dungeons in the BFA, you get the shit that you don't need, you know. That happens to everyone. Like, why don't you just add algorithm that calculates, I mean, or just checks your gear or something. Okay, these guys have 415, you know, head. The biggest items that he gonna need, and put like priority, it's algorithm. I can fucking build that stuff, you know, it's easy. Just make, okay, the lowest item level he has is boots. The lowest item level he has trinket. Alright, trinket, put first priority. Alright, 415 helmet on the lowest priority. So basically, you just line up like what you need the most, not like random out of 5,000 items. Like, I don't even know who built that stuff, but it's really stupid system. That's what I'm gonna say. That's one thing that annoys me about the progression, but generally you have a ways of progression even through the Azeroth traits. Now, as PvP player, you cannot do that, because you need to actually go in PvE and raid and all that stuff to get all the Azeroth pieces. You need to smash on the force to get Titan Residuum to buy the stuff. But that's, you know, that's another thing. That's completely another animal. Like PvP into PvE, mixing those stuff's not really good. So I would like to have in PvP like a system where you go and every week you know how many conquests you get or how many badges you can get, and then in like 3 weeks you can get like the shoulders. You need like I like the Wrath of the Lich King system, you know. You go to like 2000 rating, you get your fucking, I don't know, like it was shoulder or something. I'm not really sure how the ratings were. I know that like the helmet was maybe the highest, which I think I got 2200. So basically you could get all those pieces based on rating and also based on the badges, or based on what was it, like the justice point. No, I don't remember actually how you were buying, but I really like the system that you could actually work towards an item. You need requirements, you have requirements for this piece, and you have this requirement to buy this item. I think it was like 1750 something, man. Like justice, no, honor points or badges or honors, just honor. I don't remember how it was actually in Wrath of the Lich King. Was it like badges, or you had in your currency tab or something? I don't really remember, but generally it was really well designed system for, you know, progressing through your gear in PvP. So that system I would like to get back into the game if possible. I mean, I don't even know what are these changes that they're constantly doing, dude. They design a system that works, for example, in Legion about something. In BFA they change it, like why? Why would you want to change something that works? You know, people love talent systems, the talent system back in days. Why would you change it to 6? I mean, yeah, it's more user-friendly, but who cares, man? It's like 6 buttons in compared to like, what, 30? And you had already the main builds and all that jazz. So basically, that's just unnecessary change, you know. I don't understand all these changes that these games are doing. This shit works, but never mind, let's change it. Why? Just add something new. You keep that stuff, add something new, add depth to the game, and you keep the entertaining systems from before. Just add like 10 new talents every expansion, and you get to the point where you get like 100 talents. I don't mind 100 talents. Like in Blade and Soul you have 100 talents as well. You have this, you have like the kick like this, you can go like that, and you have so many freaking combinations in every game. Like talent systems are what people like. They like customization, they like a little bit complexity. Not everyone will understand 100% what those talents and what the best, you know, most optimal builds for every class is, but you don't even need to, you know. You don't want to know what in the remote control is. You click it, it works, you're fine, you know. You don't need to know every, you know, resistor and capacitor and stuff inside. That's what my point is, you know. Just build the system, people will learn the optimal talent builds. No one will really care, okay, why do I have like 3 parry as a warrior when I can, like, most of people don't care about that stuff. The casuals will not care about the stuff. Of course the hardcore and the semi-hardcore players will care to optimize and maximize everything, but there is nothing to be complicated about that, and I think they're just kind of oversimplifying the game, rather, with this current system that they're trying to make them more user-friendly, closer to the casual players, because you're pushing away the people that actually are the core of this, you know, the passionate people that are core of this game and that are supporting the game, and, you know, over the, you know, the casuals will come for like couple, you know, they will check the raid and they will go away. And yes, they are probably most of the population, but the ones that you are promoting the game are the core players of the game that are actually understanding. They have been here for 10-15 years. Those are the people that you want to listen to, not the 80%, like the 70% of the population that will just come and check out the game and just go away after like 3 months whenever summer comes, you know. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Those people know the best. They have been through the expansions, you know. So that's one thing, that it's not really listened to the core population, but more they're adding some user-friendly systems that are currently just a bit obnoxious, including looking for raid, right? I know that you're gonna mention, yeah, looking for raid. I know that is also one user-friendly, casual-friendly tool that makes the game just more casual. Like, I don't know how can I say, but it's not the World of Warcraft that we knew from before. However, is the game suck? Like, is the game dying? That's the core question here. No, I don't think it's dying. I think it's still the best MMORPG game that is currently existing in this world. Because every game that I've tried, something is missing, man. You go there, I mean, here you even have Pokemon battles. Now, another question I want to answer is, what keeps you motivated to play this game? Guys, I never played a game just one thing only, you know. I don't know who watches my stream for a long time now, but even when I was playing Pandaria, when I started with the stream, I was hardcore gold farmer, man. I was farming like 10 hours, 12 hours a day. And why I was doing that? Because I always had like another activity to do in the game, man. Like, I farm gold, but sometimes like 5 people will start chasing me. I PvP'd a lot back in days as well. I was trying to push my ratings and stuff. So I did PvP and gold farming. People that are tunneling this game, like that are going only one activity. Okay, I'm gonna go and do like Mythic Plus only. If you're gonna do that, you will never have fun with the game, dude. You need to have another activity when you go and just release some steam, you know. You don't think about Mythic Plus. You still play the game, you still have some fun with your character or something. I don't know, that can be like PvP with PvE, or it can be leveling your char. Like for example, I kind of, you know, I was in a state where my druid kind of got bored, not because the druid got bored, because I was just raiding 2 days a week. I couldn't find Mythic Plus group because, I don't know, boomkins were in a weird state compared to like rogues and demon hunters and all that. So, you know, I couldn't find a reliable Mythic Plus group. And what I did is basically, okay, if my druid is not giving me enough entertainment, then I'm gonna find another activity that will give me entertainment. Like what? I will level a shaman. I wanted always to have a shaman. I was good enhancement back in days, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make myself enhancement. With it, I'm gonna make Mythic Plus. I'm gonna do like another, maybe I will search for another, you know, guild to fit those days that I don't have raid in, so I can, you know, raid on my shaman while I'm raiding on my druid as well. So I don't skip there, I don't skip here, you know, just have like 2 guilds for alt and for main, which I will, you know, probably commit the same percentage of focus and everything. But you know, I want to find, for example, a guild for my shaman, you know, just explore some other avenues. I do twinking in the side, so if you have more activities, you're just gonna have that vigor in the game, like all the time. You're gonna have like excitement. I mean, generally, people would say, dude, I know what this guy is doing right now, you know. He probably like starts the stream and then puts the game on and then closes the stream and then closes the game and he doesn't touch up other than the stream. But no, guys, trust me, this, I mean, I have stayed up after the stream for like 4 hours, 5 hours, sometimes 3 hours. I've stayed up like 24 hours after the stream sometimes to complete stuffs in the game that I haven't completed, and people think that you're crazy, bro. I'm not crazy, I just have like different activities that does not bore me, you know, like whenever I feel like I'm getting burned out of boosting people in Freehold, which I recently had that kind of, you know, feeling in my head, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop boosting, man. I'm gonna go and play some PvE. I'm gonna level new character. I leveled my shaman. Now the shaman have completed, like I've leveled this shaman literally in 2 days from 20 to 120. In literally 2 days after that, I have get this guy to 400 item level with 35 neck levels. So that is really high accomplishment for me, because I always hate to do those stuffs. But I did it, you know, and I was really excited to do it actually. So right now it's 404 and I have had this guy leveled for about, let me just level 120. Oops. So currently it's 26th. I mean, this have been leveled on 26th 3rd, and right now it's 4th of April. So that's about week and 2 days. 1 week and 2 days. 404. I can get it to 406, but this is most optimal. So 404 with 41 item level on, level on the neck, you know. I've pushed hard for this guy because I was really having fun, you know. People don't do the things that they don't get out of the comfort zone, and they're just starting to cry, you know. Like, they don't really go out of the comfort zone. Okay, I'm a PvE player. I know raiding and I know Mythic Plus, you know. And I ask like some of my previous guilds, like, why don't you PvP? I don't know, man. I don't like PvP. Like, I don't know. I'm not good at it. Have you ever tried it? No. Then how do you know that you're bad? How do you know that you will not like it? You know, go and try for like couple hours or something. Go in PvP. Try some arenas. Try to find a friend or something. Go play arenas together. Go play some BGs. I don't know. Do something else. Level up a new char. You have so many things that you can do in the game. You cannot really say, okay, Azeroth system sucks, so this game is dying. No, it's not. Like, for the game to die, it has to, you know, have a lot. Like, Reddit works, the Blizzard forum works, even Blizzard shop works, even though everyone doesn't like it. I see every day or every second day some new guy pops up with some new shop mount or something, and people are crying like, oh my god, I don't like these people, they're transforming us into payers, into players, you know. I don't even know that kind of analogy. So if you don't like that, then why you're doing it? Like, why would you cry about the shop all the time, how Blizzard is making, like, but still 50% of the people are buying stuff from the shop, either token or some, I mean, not token for gold, but token for money, so they can buy something with the gold they get from the token, or some pet, or some mount or something, and they're still crying on the forums. I see everyday posts, oh my god, what Blizzard is doing, this is so capitalistic and stuff. Then don't support the capitalistic, play the game, don't buy anything from the shop. But no, You know, that's what I'm saying. Currently, the community is going into direction, you know, like into direction that I don't really like that much, because it's a direction that is not productive, it's not creative, it's destructive. You know, it's just, it's not based on anything logical. It's just like, okay, let's go Azeroth, I don't like Azeroth, let's just go and make posts about Azeroth and cry in it, not really give constructive criticism. It's like a lot of posts and a lot of cry outs, and a lot of people don't even have reason why they're crying. Like I asked people on the stream, this is real situation, you know, I asked people on the stream, how can you play this shit game, man? And I'm asking him, why is shit? Have you seen what they made with the Azeroth gear? Okay, so Azeroth gear is like 30% of the game, right? It's like the high-end players, like the end game of the game is Azeroth gear, you know, like you go and anything you do, Mythic Plus, rating and stuff, but that's still 30%, man. You still have like leveling new alts, you can go and chase achievements, you can go and chase transmog, you can go and do professions, you can do gold farming, you don't even have to touch Azeroth gear for 70% of the things you can do in the game. So what I'm trying to say, you don't have to cry about the game if you think that one field of the game is missing. You know, yes, RNG sucks, which is implemented in everything. I said that as well, that kinda sucks. I don't know if there is any Blizzard employee watching or something, just go and fucking ask people that know the things how to solve. Like me, for example, I know how to solve the RNG problem. Honestly, I've made a couple videos back in days about some arenas rewards or something else. You know, no one really cares about those ideas because they, I don't know, they are just extra effort or something that Activision doesn't want to pay for. I don't know the internal, you know, politics in the company, but something is wrong with their decisions sometimes, and they don't listen to the community. But sometimes, maybe that's like a dark period for Blizzard or something. Maybe they'll come back. I don't know really what future holds, but what I see right now is they're trying to redesign some things. They're trying to redesign some things like in 8.2 that people have already complained about. They're gonna fix a lot of things, and what I don't like as well is like a lot of the, you know, the questions are being answered. Like I watched a couple of the past Q&As. A lot of the questions are just answered just so you can, you know, mumble some words. It's not really an answer. It's just like some words, some sentence that spins around about something, but it doesn't really answer, just spins around. So about RNG, I don't remember really the answers, but they really don't answer anything. It's like political questions and answers more than just gaming, honest gaming questions and answers. Like I would like to like sit with Ian and just ask him a couple questions straight up without anyone telling you like, yo, don't ask him before the show, anyone like telling you some scripts or something, you know. Like, why this system? Like, who designed this system, man? Like, some systems are just not having any sense. Like in every other game, that doesn't mean that the game is dying again, but, you know, some systems and some things are not really to my point of, you know, like, to my, I don't know how can I say, but to my expectations, right? I expect more from Blizzard, so that's are the things that I want to say. But anyway, guys, I mean, more or less this summarizes everything that I wanted to say, you know, like, generally, I don't think that the game is dying, I don't think the game is bad, on contrary, I think that the game is very good, and I think that the game has a lot of activities to offer if people stop bitching a little bit and start, you know, exploring other avenues of the game, or, you know, if they're getting burned out, you don't have to, like, raid if you don't like to raid, man. You know, but yeah, but I like to play the game in raid. I mean, I don't want to say anyone what you should do, but I'm saying that if you like to play the game, but raiding is the only activity that entertains you, then keep on raiding, but find something else in the game that you're gonna enjoy. Like, make yourself a twink, go in PvP, go and do pet battles, get achievements, get transmog, I don't know, like, find something else that will keep the vigor for the game, you know, in you, living. You know, the spirit of entertainment. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. A lot of people are asking these questions. I just wanted to make a long-ass video answering all this stuff. I don't know, some people clicked off probably in like first 3 minutes. Some people stayed up to this long. Those are the legends that I cherish and love. Thank you guys for watching so far. Thank you guys for watching. Whoever watched it, skipped and all that stuff as well. Make sure to check out the comments below and give me your opinion, basically what you think of all the things that I said, and I said a lot. And like the video, of course. Yeah, check out the Patreon as well, guys. I want to say thank you to all the patrons that have been staying with me. I had some issues with my internet. In Macedonia, we still have like limited internet or something. At the 1 terabyte, when I spend 1 terabyte over the course of 1 month, my internet is getting shut down if it's like on 23rd or 24th of April. I have exceeded my bandwidth, so I couldn't really post any videos or make any streams, but I'm back. So thank you all guys for the support of that, and thank you for coming on Twitch. Thank you for keeping up with the discussion on Discord, and keep rolling the support over there and everywhere. You guys are legends, and see you in the next one. Thank you all, and over and off.